Welcome to the ePage City Private Access tutorial. Here I'll be showing you how to create user logins and private access pages for the private area of your website. The first thing you're going to want to do once you're logged into your website as an administrator is go ahead and set or create your user logins. You'll notice that there is a People option in the black admin bar at the top of your screen. Go ahead and click on that. And from there you're brought to the section where you can actually create your user logins. The first thing you'll need to do is click on the Add User option, and then it'll give you a listing of fields you need to fill out. First and foremost is you need to set your new user's username, so you can use the client's first and last name if you'd like, or if you'd prefer to set up group logins, maybe a group login, one login for your staff members or one login for a certain group of clients, etc. You can do so as well and name it appropriately. Next, you'll go ahead and put the email address in. Again, if you're setting this up for an individual, go ahead and put their email address in here. If you're setting this up as a group login, you may want to go ahead and put your own company email address in here. Then, just set a temporary password. You do not need to know this password if this login is intended for an individual user, as you're going to send them a notification for the account later where they can set their own password. So just put something in here. If this is for a group login, put something that you can remember and send to everybody. Then you'll scroll down further along and you'll notice that there is an assignable roles option. Here you're going to go ahead and set what type of user login this is. So in this example, I have two options. I can either say they're a staff member or they're a client. So I simply select one of those options depending on what kind of access I need this person to have within the private access area. And then finally, remember to notify the user of the new account. Go ahead and check that. Once you click on Create an Account, it's going to send that user an email that prompts them to log in and set their own custom password. Once done, you'll return back to the People area, and again, you can continuously add individual users that you need to have access to the site as needed, or groups. If you ever need to make changes, just simply click on Edit. Next to the user under Operations, you can block them from having access under Status. You can change their role if need be, or their password for them or email address, depending on what needs to happen there. And that's it with creating users. So once you've created your individual user or group logins, depending on your needs, what you'll need to go ahead and do is start creating the content that those users or individuals can see once they log into the private access area of your site. To do so, simply select the Add Content option that appears at the top of your gray menu bar and go ahead and select Basic Page. You're going to want to go ahead and title your page appropriately and add any and all private content that you want to exist on this page. If you have any questions about creating basic pages or formatting text within the editor, please see the editor tutorial or basic page tutorial on the training site. Once you've got all your content added and formatted, go ahead and scroll down to the bottom of the page and you'll notice that you have an option for role view access. This is where you'll set which individual users or groups can log in and see this page. So if this is a staff specific page, I would go ahead and check the staff box. If it's a client specific page, I check client. If I want all users who log in to be able to see this page, I would just simply leave both options checked. Last but not least, you're going to want to go ahead and provide a menu link for the page. Check that option. And under Parent Item, you're going to want to place this page within the private access area of your site. Usually it's called Member Area or Client Area, just depending on your approval. But just make sure anytime you create a private page that you always place it within the private access section of your website. Once you're done, simply hit Save. You'll be taken to the page where you can review your content. Again, if you need to make changes, you can always just click Edit, make your changes, scroll down and hit Save. And again, you can create as many basic pages as needed to any assignable roles that you have. And that's it. That's how you create users and private access pages within the private access section of your site. Thank you for taking the time to watch this module's how-to video. If you have any questions or issues using this module or the content management system as a whole, feel free to give us a call directly at 312-291-2888. 2200 and a customer service representative will be more than happy to assist you. Thanks.